Rocket man, another bag. Yeah. Rocket man, too bad. Yeah. Rocket man, whip too fast. Yeah. Rocket man, Rocket man, Rocket man, Rocket man, Rocket man, Rocket man, Rocket man.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Glad to have you with us for this Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Knocks it loose. James passes to Hardaway. Kept alive.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it's good. 2 points.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Pass to Wade. Hardaway against Rose. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Rose.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both. Here's Rose. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
Derrick Rose.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pass to Wade. Inside. Here's Mourning. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Jordan inside. James is there. Jordan misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
17-foot shot on the way. Here's O'Neal. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Hardaway on the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Buries the jump shot. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Rose. Banked it in off the glass.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got 5.
Derrick is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wade. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Jordan with it. Rodman. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Miami with the ball. Outside Hardaway. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Jordan. Rejected by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's O'Neal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Jordan. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Rodman with a rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Rose. He nails it, and we're tied. He has 7.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So it's Miami now. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's O'Neal. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And here's Chicago to the left wing. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 9.
Sick handles from Derrick Rose. Off the dribble, he's pretty good.
And the Heat call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A line change here for Miami. Chicago making some changes. Here's Bosch. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
A nice shot by Butler.
Explosive athlete. The tenacity of Jimmy Butler, too much to contend with.
Here's Armstrong. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter of the game. Pure from three-point range.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And Sloan gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Dragic passes to Butler. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Now
Both good from the line that time. So it's Chicago now. They trail by 3. Here's Armstrong. Some solid defense by Dragic. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
To the right side. He shoots. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Dragic has got 5 points.
I mean, tremendous quickness off the pick and roll. Goran Dragic will run this on you all day.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw misses.
Shooting for Chicago, B.J. Armstrong.
And the second free throw is good. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Dragic left side. Pass to Bosch. That shot off. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Heat out in front, up by 4, and back.
20. The Bulls. 16. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court for Chicago. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Pass to Mourning. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. And the layup is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Rice. Back to Hardaway. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Wade misses. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's gotten his second bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to Wade. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pulls it in from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And Miami leads by 2.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Wade. Here's Rice. Here's Cycling. Rodman with a rebound. So it's Chicago now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rice. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Cycling. Again, the Heat misses. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, my goodness! Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive just another of his great plays this game.
Miami calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Hardaway, the pass to Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Theus. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Jones. James, a good look. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love when LeBron goes up with no hesitation, looking assertive off the catch.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Count that bucket. He has 6.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
James passes to Jones. For 3, Hardaway. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Theus. Inside. Here's Rodman, defended by Hardaway. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
No good, a bit long that time.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
The jump hook. They retain possession. That one falls.
Joakim Noah.
And Miami has possession. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Jones. To the middle. They swipe it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Dragic is checked in for Miami. The Bulls making a switch here. There's 21 seconds left in the second. Here's Levine. Shot from the low post is good. And Chicago leads by 12.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Here's James. And that one's good. James has got 6 here in the quarter. There's 6 seconds left to play in the half. 3 seconds left. And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break in the action. Up 10. Their key to consistent.
32. The Bulls. 42.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Looking at Miami, Shaq, and that's a wrap.
Coming out on the court.
And if you just joined it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Back to Hardaway. Ooh, poked away. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on that one.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
And here are the Bulls now. Tries it from the block. And Rose with the nice bucket inside. Rose has got 17 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. And they get it back. Second chance shot. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Pippen. And he dunks it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Michael
Jordan with the bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It was already difficult enough to stop LeBron. Now he's got the consistency from range.
James with a steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardaway. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Rose. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Rice. Hardaway on the wing. 4 on the clock. Over Rose. And no good, trying to use the glass. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Derrick Rose putting pressure on the defense, always looking to draw contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw. The Bulls making a switch here.
2.
And he's good on the second. Here's Wade. 6 points for him. Pass to Rice. Now here's Dragic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Heat making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rice. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Armstrong. That one goes. Count it. And Chicago leads by 17.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Rice. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Chicago with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Smith outside. For 3, Dragic. Doesn't go that time. Smooth sailing for Chicago. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Rice from behind the arc. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Armstrong. And he banks in the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Smith outside. Here's Rice. And again, the Heat missing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Left side, Jones. And again, the Heat missing.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Tony
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the paint. A shot to stop the run.
Bulls foul. Joakim Noah. Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Number 4. Now at the line.
That one's no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Chicago, let's take a look. It's good.
Nice find by Dragic. Great vision, unselfish basketball.
Levine against Dragic. Shot is good by Levine. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Back to Dragic. Puts it up from 17. Good. He hits the jumper.
The intelligence of Dragic. Sometimes the drive isn't there. He doesn't force it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here's Gilmore. Right wing. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Wade. Back to Hardaway. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. Now at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Rose. Buries it down low.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got 11 in the second half.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Back to Hardaway. The 3 is up. And again, the Heat missing.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the middle. Mourning with the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And stolen by Hardaway. Outside Butler. Pass to Hardaway. Crafty move. Deflected. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 6 here in the quarter.
Derrick Rose in open space is a treat to watch. Love the way he took off and scored that one.
Mourning with the bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Jordan. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
A little mid-range shot is up, and Bosch gets it to go.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Rose outside. And that one is hammered home.
Derrick Rose is a guard, but he dunked that one like a big fella.
Yeah, we need to see that again. What an outstanding drive from him.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And here's Butler outside. Rodman with a rebound. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
For the Bulls.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler, and so he hits both. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Rose. Pass to Jones. Back to Adebayo. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And rejected.
What defensive awareness from Derrick Rose. Had the shot well anticipated.
Yep, count it.
Scottie Pippen.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Noah using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's a big man that likes contact. Noah uses strength on that play.
And here's Hardaway. Smith passes to Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Takes a 13-footer. Counted.
You know, this has become a knockdown shot for Bam Adebayo, the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Rose. He's closely guarded. The layup off target. Adebayo with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Here's Hardaway. Again, the Heat score.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Rose with the bucket.
Rose.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
For 3, Hardaway. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan inside, covered by Smith. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pippen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Hardaway into the lane. Outside Jones. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Bosch. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long and good night, everyone.